Alright guys, what's up? Bubba's Bricks, and I am reacting to and analyzing the Squid Game Season 3 trailer in 0.5, so here we go. Player 4, 5, 6. I'm assuming, look at the legs, he looks kind of old. Okay, so this is what looks to be Jack and Jill game. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, we see the railroad. Then we see the doll. Now, we see jump rope, which actually shows us that this game is not what people thought it was. People thought it was Jack and Jill, which was stupid. Definitely wasn't. Not Jack and Jill, as you can see. It'll show more in a sec, which I'll touch on once it shows it. There's player 100. Hate that dude. These people look very scared, so this game obviously has to be pretty like scary looking, pretty horrifying to them after they've seen what they've seen. They all look very anxious and nervous, so this game has to be probably something pretty dang big. Okay, now let's see. Player 456 is asking, why didn't you kill me? Kind of obvious why they didn't kill me. My theory is that they want him to be either the next front man or something like that. They want him to stay within the game. They're gonna take like his thoughts on humanity away. There's Daeho. Okay, player 456 is grabbing him. Yeah, they're taking him away. Probably going to go handcuff him onto the bed is my guess. Okay, so there's the front man. I think this is a scene where he's crying, yeah. So they're re-showing it for some reason. Now this is, I predict, this is the marbles game, or not the marbles game, the one where they get stuff out of the gumball machine. Now look, here's my prediction for this. My prediction, which you'll see in a sec, I think they have keys to exact doors that they have to go to. It shows them exactly what they need to have inside their room. Now they're gonna go find their doors, which is the shaman lady, she's helping here. And I suspect that the players that are supposed to hurt them and kill them are above them, or something like that. And you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Here's that game again. Now, see, there's the jump rope. And what I suspect, look below the feet. It looks like there's nothing there, so I think they're going to get tripped up by the jump rope, most likely. But you'll see, yeah, look, there's nothing below the tracks. The tracks are slim, the jump rope trips them, and they fall. So they're dead, most likely, like that. Like right there. Yep. So that's all that game is in my prediction. It's my assumption. Okay, so who's that guy? Okay, so he's in a room, looks like. Okay. Front man. Pretty basic scene. Okay, he's looking at player 456. What's that behind him? Looks like kind of I don't know. Okay, so that's the mom. Notice her son's not there. She's crying, begging them to stop. Probably means her son passed away. Who knows? Okay, those are the VIPs looking at the voting. Okay, I forgot. Oh, I forgot. There's player 226. Looks like he's getting slammed. Or maybe somebody else. I don't know. I can't recognize that person. Okay, there's player 222. Okay, there's 226. Okay, that looks like a game. I mean, that looks like a wrong room, possibly. And he gets trapped, that's my guess. Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. See, it looks like there's doors, right, that lead to nowhere. So I suspect there's going to be people following their trails, and they're going to be pushing them in, most likely, if they do not get the right door, or they'll just fall in straight up. Okay, player 456 choking the shaman lady. I thought he was stabbing her at first, but that is not the case. Okay. Oh, Minsu. Looks pretty scared, but we do know he survives the game. based on his vote. Okay, looks like they found their right room. Okay, it looks like there's a guard down there for some reason. There's, oh, I forgot. Deho. Well, I don't know what that is. Okay, I think we already saw this scene at the beginning. Okay, so that shows that they do continue with the games. They aren't liberated or anything like that because the piggy bank is full. Now look, there's the front man at the end of the hall, player 456, in his tuxedo, like the suit that he was in the first season, which means he does make it to the final 3. They're probably forcing him to. So he got to vote because we can see the X on his shirt, actually, unless they just kept that from like his vote in season 2, but that's probably not likely. Okay, so there's the front man taking off his mask, revealing his face, unfortunately, to Gi-hun. So Gi-hun is obviously gonna not have hope in humanity anymore, just like it says right there. It's very sad. He's gonna have very big trust issues for sure if he even makes it out. So there we see Gi-hun, and that is the final shot we get. Now it says Squid Game Season 3, so my final couple big predictions are Jack and Jill. It is not Jack and Jill, it is jump rope, Gi-hun gets, front man face reveal, and the doors. That's my big things.